she wanted to keep her family away with the exception of her son. I believe that.
Please, let me tell you something, girls. It's going to take an hour. I've got so much stuff to talk to you about, okay?
In the world of glitz and glamour, where the spotlight never dims, there are few stories as poignant as that of Wendy Williams. Once the reigning queen of daytime talk shows, Wendy's star has been fading for some time now, and recent revelations paint a picture of a celebrity grappling with a dramatic decline in both her health and personal life. The tale of Wendy's fall from grace begins with a stark contrast between her past glory and her current struggles. The woman who once held millions captive with her sharp wit and controversial comments is now barely recognizable, her frail appearance raising serious concerns about her well-being. Back in March 2023, Wendy was spotted in New York, a mere shadow of her former self. She seemed fragile, her public appearances marred by an unsettling aura of vulnerability. This wasn't the fierce and fearless Wendy Williams we had grown accustomed to seeing on our screens. This was a woman in distress.
You know, quite frankly, I see a period as a burden. I can't wait until it's over.
One particular incident stands out vividly from that time. Wendy embarked on a night out that left many bewildered. From Fresco by Scott in New York City to the homosexual bar known as the Townhouse, she embarked on a drinking spree that left her anything but discreet. According to Rob Shooter, a source who spoke to Page 6, Wendy's night was far from a quiet, solitary one. She may have looked lonely sitting alone at first, but when she recognized someone in the crowd, her demeanor transformed. It was as if the flicker of recognition had ignited a fire within her, and she began inviting everyone to join her table. The drinks flowed freely, and it became abundantly clear that Wendy was not trying to conceal her drinking. She was unapologetically letting herself go, drowning her sorrows in booze. At one point, she even asked the doorman at the homosexual cocktail lounge, "Do you watch the Wendy Williams show?" "I'm Wendy Williams," and then silence. For months, Wendy Williams virtually disappeared from the public eye. Her fans, friends, and the media were left in the dark, speculating about her whereabouts and well-being. It was as if she had vanished into thin air, leaving a void that seemed impossible to fill.
Families, ruin lives, you know, you lose jobs.
But just when the world had given up hope of any news on Wendy, her old friend and radio personality, Miss Jones, decided to shed some light on the situation. She disclosed that she had taken it upon herself to check on Wendy after persistent prodding from colleagues who shared her concern. Miss Jones' quest for answers led her to Wendy's Manhattan apartment building, where she was met with startling news from the doorman. "You're a couple of months late. She moved," he reportedly told her. These words were like a dagger to the heart, confirming that Wendy had been slipping away from her previous life. As Miss Jones delved deeper, she discovered that Wendy had experienced a brief period of improvement before her health took a nosedive once again. Her family, concerned for her well-being, made a difficult decision. They relocated her to Florida, far away from the New York hustle and bustle. Wendy was now in Florida with her son, on a journey to recuperation. But it wasn't a smooth ride. Recent reports suggested that her health had taken a turn for the worse in the past couple of weeks, painting a grim picture of her ongoing struggle. The dramatic descent of Wendy Williams is further punctuated by a leaked video that recently came to light. This clip was initially intended to promote Wendy's appearance at the Women's Expo event, an appearance she ultimately backed out of at the last minute. It was meant to be a promotional piece, but what it revealed was far from what her team had hoped for.
Hi, it's me, Wendy Williams, but my real name is Wendy Hunter.
She seemed disoriented, her words trailing off into a disjointed ramble. It was clear to anyone watching that something was terribly amiss.
Wendy Williams, I'm going to be at the Women's Empowerment Expo.
The Women's Expo team promptly rejected the video, citing Wendy's evident disorientation as the reason. What made matters worse was Wendy's assertion that she was still married to her ex-husband, Kevin Hunter, a statement that sent shockwaves through her fan base. The Women's Expo audience, which champions women's empowerment, was understandably upset by these revelations. In a cruel twist of fate, it seemed that Wendy's own team had been perpetuating a charade, insisting that she was perfectly fine while the evidence suggested otherwise. The video's rejection served as an indictment of the people who were entrusted with her well-being.
And let's be clear, they took clear advantage of her as well, like in the state that she was in.
The saga of Wendy's decline doesn't end there. However, her son, Kevin Hunter Jr., has also been entangled in this web of tragedy. Reportedly estranged from his mother for months, The 22-year-old has not seen or spoken to Wendy since her exit from a rehabilitation center in Malibu, California. In October of last year, despite residing in Florida, Kevin Jr. did not cross paths with his mother during her recent visit to the Sunshine State. Their separation is a heart-wrenching chapter in this ongoing drama. Kevin Jr. had once taken time off from his college studies to care for his ailing mother, showing unwavering devotion to her. But the rift between them now appears to be deep and unbridgeable. The move to Florida was not solely driven by Wendy's health concerns. It was also precipitated by mounting allegations of exploitation by her inner circle. Wendy's son had previously voiced concerns that her team was making decisions on her behalf, even going so far as to freeze her out of her own bank accounts. The financial turmoil that had engulfed Wendy only added to the turmoil in her life, with Wells Fargo locking horns with the talk show host over frozen accounts.
About keeping me away from my money. This is not right. And you know this is not fair.
In 2021, Wendy was placed under financial guardianship, a move that severely restricted her access to her own wealth. This financial stranglehold had severe consequences, one of which was the eviction of her son from his $2 million apartment in Miami. Kevin Jr. didn't shy away from pointing fingers at his mother's new inner circle, blaming them for her tribulations.
They had some concerns over her ability to make financial decisions, and they froze all her assets. So she cannot do the simplest things like pay her bills.
As the drama surrounding Wendy Williams' life continues to unravel, the spotlight now turns to her ex-husband, Kevin Hunter, and his tumultuous relationship with the woman he had an affair with during his marriage to Wendy, Sharina Hudson. The saga of their relationship is nothing short of a roller coaster ride, with financial turmoil and legal battles taking center stage. Reports indicate that Kevin Hunter was living a lavish lifestyle with Sharina Hudson, financed by Wendy's substantial earnings. However, when Wendy's health began to deteriorate and her financial accounts were frozen due to allegations of being of unsound mind, the money train came to a screeching halt. Kevin had been receiving a monthly alimony payment of a staggering $250,000. But this source of income vanished when the Wendy Williams show was canceled. He took legal action to reclaim his alimony, arguing that he had fallen behind on various bills, including car insurance and credit card payments. However, the court dismissed his case, and he found himself facing new legal troubles. UbsBank USA filed a civil suit against Kevin Hunter, alleging that he failed to make minimum monthly payments on a Visa signature card he had applied for in 2014. The bank claimed he owed a total of $20,176.83, along with attorney fees, after repeatedly notifying him of his outstanding debt.
I want to let people know that we still only human.
But the financial woes didn't stop there. Court documents revealed that Kevin Hunter was also sued by the Homeowners Association for not paying the $600 monthly association fee for the Florida home he shared with Sharina Hudson. The lawsuit cited a special assessment from October 1, 2021 through December 31, 2021, amounting to $862.33. Interestingly, a second summons was served to the unknown spouse of Kelvin L. Hunter, presumably referring to Sharina Hudson. The lavish lakefront home in Florida, where Kevin and Sharina once resided, is now reportedly on the market for a little over $1 2 million. It boasts 5 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms, and an open concept kitchen where Hudson used to film her vegan cooking videos.
And I read about it in the blogs and the tabloids, the address of this place that he had purchased to share with this backwoods.
In another surprising turn of events, it appears that Kevin Hunter and Sharina Hudson have parted ways. Kevin has scrubbed most traces of her from his Instagram page, and the rumors suggest that their relationship has hit a rough patch. This development is nothing short of ironic, as it signifies a reversal of fortune for Kevin Hunter. Once living off Wendy Williams' wealth and attempting to secure alimony from her, he now faces financial difficulties and legal troubles of his own. The twist in his relationship with Sharina Hudson, coupled with mounting debts, paints a picture of a man whose life has taken an unexpected turn.
What do you do when you find out your marriage is about to be all the way over?
In the midst of all this chaos, the one question that remains on everyone's mind is whether Wendy Williams will ever make a comeback. Known for her hot topics and unapologetic takes on celebrities, her absence from the limelight has left a void in the gossip industry. She had teased the launch of a podcast, but those plans seem to have fizzled out. The uncertainty surrounding her health and personal life has cast a shadow over any potential return to the spotlight. Will we ever hear Wendy's trademark catchphrase, "How you doing?" on the airwaves again? Or is this the end of an era? One glimmer of hope emerged when reports surfaced of Wendy filming at her childhood home for a new reality series. Her return to her roots in Asbury Park, New Jersey, hinted at a deeply personal project. Could this be the moment when Wendy Williams opens up about herself in ways we've never seen before? As the dramatic saga of Wendy Williams continues to unfold, fans and followers of the once mighty talk show host have been sharing their thoughts and opinions on her tumultuous journey. It breaks my heart to see her this frail, one fan lamented. May she get better soon. As for all the leeches around her, may they get all the karmic justice they deserve. This sentiment seems to resonate with a common thread in the public's perception. A genuine concern for Wendy's well-being and a desire to see her recover. Before we bat you, we want to hear from you, our dedicated viewers. What are your thoughts on Wendy Williams' roller coaster journey and the dramatic twists in her life? Do you believe she can make a triumphant comeback, or is this truly the end of an era in the world of celebrity gossip? Share your insights in the comments below. Stay tuned for more gripping tales from the world of glitz and glamour.